What's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about why you would pick top tiers or the best deck, because I've been seeing comments on videos of it being like people say it's boring, that they only see the same thing over and over again, but there's a reason behind all of that, and I'm here to lighten it up a little bit. So for those who don't know, I play Fox Falco. I started with Falco, practiced with Fox a little bit, and got both of those up to speed. And the reason is because if you get good with them, you just get better. Like they're the best characters for a reason. Like they help you like understand a little more of the game. You put more time into them, and like it's rewarding when you like do really well with them, like the combos that you can pull off with them. And also, like, for the best deck, like I'm playing nekroz, obviously it's not a fun deck to play against. It can be very repetitive, and a lot of the format tends to be nekroz mirror matches, but that's because it's really good. So the reason really is because if you want to do well, characters like Spaceys, like Fox Falco, Marth, Sheik, Jigglypuff, and even in Marvel vs. Capcom, you got Virgil, you got Doom, you got Morgan. Who else you got? I don't know that well. You know what I mean. Like, they generally win, and that's what you eventually want in the game. Now, granted, you can get super good with a lower tier character, like, look at Yoshi, Granted, he's an amazing player, and like, Yoshi has proven to be a little better now, but it takes so much work to put into that character, and you can be the best, but they always are going to have their flaws. Like, Fox has an amazing recovery, he has an amazing neutral game, he has combos for days, and he just, matchup wise, he has no negative matchups. A lot of lower tier characters just have very negative matchups, and it's hard. It's rewarding, but not as much as you think. Like, you don't get tournament results. Not trying to put it down. Like, I used to try and be good with Mario, but that didn't end so well once I saw Falco and his combos, and it was just like easier to grasp with Falco, and then I learned how to really understand the game. And then another part of like learning top tiers is, if you want to learn lower tiers, I honestly recommend learning the top tiers, at least knowing them, because I know a lot of low tier people who main low tiers have a Fox or have a Marth or have a Sheik, just in case, like Taj, U2 doesn't really play that much, but he has a Marth, and his Marth is really good, and also Marth is just really good. And sometimes you're forced to go higher tier, but you can get a lot out of just rewarding yourself with lower tier characters. And but when you play the best character or the best deck, or you just get a better outcome. And if that's what you want, if you want to have fun, everybody's equal. All decks are great. But if you want to like be more serious about it, like, you're gonna want to lean towards the better choices. Like, if you want to be like the best young Link, you can. It's been shown. Axe has an amazing young Link, and Armada's young Link is phenomenal. If you want to be good with Black Wings or something like that, like, that's still a really good deck, but it's just really outdated, and even their best possible plays just can't outplay decks like Burning Abyss, Shaddolls, Satellar Knights, Nekroz, Cleaforts. Like, I have a Mermail deck, and I could be the best possible Mermail player ever. I'm not saying I am, but I could be. But at the end of the day, I'm just not going to win as much as if I be the best possible nekroz player, because the plays are just super rewarding when you make them, and it's easier, like when you mess up with a deck like that, you can get back on your feet. I guess nekroz is not a good example for that, because it is a pretty fragile deck if you mess up, but that's what I like about it, because it's really rewarding when you do really well. Like if you do really well, it can be super aggressive, or you can be super passive, or you can just like camp out your opponent, you know. And then like with Falco, you know, he beats so many characters, and then Fox just beats every character. And so I would want to play Fox and Falco, you know, get good. But I've played, you know, I've tried Donkey Kong, you know, but I just put the fundamentals in, you know. And then even like putting the fundamentals in, you learn the fundamentals with those characters. You just, you know, understand that it's just so good, because like that's how I look good to other players like that don't play competitively. With like, I can use someone like Dr. Mario. He's a very fundamental heavy character, and I've been picking up Sheik a little bit. She's very fundamental heavy, and I've just been doing pretty decent with them compared to a lot of people, because it's I just know my fundamentals due to playing Fox Falco, and it's super rewarding, and I just know what to do. So like, I understand that like it's boring if you want to watch it and stuff, but like when you try and play it, like you'll be less frustrated with Fox Falco, Marth, Sheik, even Jigs, questionably Captain Falcon. You know, there's been some debate of how good he is now. I still think he's really fun to play as, but you just kind of understand. And then like with the best decks, like casual, like you could use any deck you want, you know, because your friends is not going to play nekroz, I'm assuming. But if you want to be good, you gotta learn, do your research, and understand that they're played because they're super good, and they can just win when played at a high level. Like if you take all the characters and you play them at a high level, they are generally the top tiers, at least the top 5 characters are generally just gonna demolish everyone else, you know. That's really all I have to say about it. This was a really short video, honestly, but it was just kind of to clarify like a thing that I've been seeing a lot, and people commenting on like how like formats get boring, or how the meta gets boring in certain things, and you know. But even though like there are games like Marvel vs. Capcom, I really am clueless at that. I understand why Virtual Doom is good, because I've played the game, and their combo game is super good, and it's just like you understand that. Like I could play Beautiful Joe and have a fun time, but I'd rather play someone good, you know. So yeah, you know, the thing that I'm forgetting to do is, if you're, you know, something about this topic that you want to speak out, you know, leave a comment down below, you know. Give it a like, share it to your friends, see if they're interested, you know. Forgot to mention that in the last video, but, you know, we're all learning. So yeah, peace guys.